Hello, hello, Aries. This is Miss Joan, Miss Joan's Tarot on the Hill, and I am here to talk to you about September. September is going to have 4 weeks in it, so we'll have going from the 3rd through the 30th, and I am going to pre-program these cards. Well, I have not pre-programmed them, so we're going to program them now. Father, Mother, God, Spirit, Guardian Angels, Guides, talk to Aries about September. What's going on for September for Aries? Aries, speak to Aries. So I have a general reading, of course, for you from Spirit. Spirit has told me that September is going to be the month of flexibility. We've already done change, right? We did change this in August, and change is happening or happened, and now we're getting into the wonderful world of flexibility to accept that change. Otherwise, we'll be bowled over by that change, okay? So it's important for us to get on board and get out, right? So that's a lot, right? So remaining open to the possibilities and the flexibility is a good thing. I really like that. We should definitely do that. I'm going to go ahead and lay these cards out, and then I'll get our guiding cards from over here from the Abundance deck, the Devine Abundance deck. So let's do this. All right. I really appreciated all of your reviews and likes last month. I appreciate that very much. Hope you're coming back. And I really do appreciate that you understand this is, of course, a general reading. This is not for every single Aries in the universe, but it is for most. And that's my goal, is to keep it general, but also find your parts. Find the parts that fit you. And if that's not happening, then I understand. This is laid out. Let's go ahead and get some Divine Abundance cards going, huh? So we want to find out what our 2 guiding cards are for this month of September. Angels, guides. Spirit, please speak to Aries. All right. So we're going to smear these out. Dun, 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 dun. I like how the backs look like space. There's one. And here's number 2. All right. So let's get the rest of these out of the way. These will be our guiding messages for the month, right? And we have gratitude and trust. OMG, right? So let's look at gratitude. Gratitude, fill me with gratitude for all you give. May I be a vehicle for you wherever I go. That's gratitude. Hello. What a wonderful thing, right? And trust. Allow me, Divine, to give you my deepest longings, trusting you to know exactly how to handle them. Hello. So we have to be open to the possibilities. We have to remain flexible. That is the general message for all the signs. Gratitude and trust. OMG. It's like they're talking to me personally. It's crazy. So we're going to leave these here for the month, and we will have them here. We'll talk about them each week. Maybe just a reminder to stay there in gratitude and trust. That is cool stuff. Like that very much. And let's get into the overview here. So the overview is going to talk about the 4 weeks of September. Let's do that. Where you are, what's blocking, and what your solution is. All right. So we have the King of Pentacles right here. And the King of Pentacles is talking about how for the week of September 3rd through the 9th, that is, of course. The King of Pentacles is talking about how there is some definite financial question marks in your life right now, Aries. This could be a male energy person who is bringing the answers for you or a solution to you. Be open to the possibilities. We're talking about flexibility here, right? So just sort of keep an open mind in the next 2 weeks, or during this particular week, the 3rd through the 9th. We want you to keep an open mind about what's going on, who's talking to you, and what ideas they're bringing to you. That's good news. We like that. The area where you're blocked is that this is the 9 of Pentacles, saying that, there's a feeling of non-abundance for you, Aries. And that's just you being in the right place at the right time, but also at the same time knowing that you're not quite in the flow yet, and you're doing your very best to get in the flow, but you're not quite there yet. So I feel like the King of Pentacles is bringing you new information that will get you closer to in the flow, but you need to sort of be open to the possibilities, do the work. And one more time, we're talking about trust, having a little trust. Yep. It's all about trusting and gratitude. What? I know. So intense. The Queen of Swords is here. There's going to be somebody who's standing around who wants everything done their way and thinks that you should be going down the exact path they did. And it doesn't matter. Whatever their path was their path, and it's suited them. They probably aren't an Aries. Because I can tell you that an Aries is more likely to hippity hop around the bend than other people. So while some people, even other Aries, have had experiences that make them feel like, hey, check it out. I've been here. I've done that. This is how you do it. This is the only way to do it. And yet the answer remains not exactly. You yourself are in your own exact perfect place to be your own exact perfect person, right? You're going to do it a little bit differently, and you're going to come around the bend. You are going to do what you need to do to take care of yourself, and you're not going to be stuck in a ditch somewhere. You know what I mean? So don't let this Queen of Swords stall you, okay? Because there's nothing to be stalled about. So while they are a solution, my idea about who they are as your solution is as maybe an example of what not to do. That's what I'm feeling right now. So I'm just going to let it go for now, and I'm going to move on to the next week so that we can get into the 10th through the 16th for you, Aries. The Page of Swords is here. There's new information coming to you about ways to become empowered in your situation. So you are, it's interesting how the crossing of, I feel like seeds are planted by the Queen of Swords, but the Page of Swords is bringing you actual seeds, right? Going to help germinate those seeds. Keep an ear out for it that following week, and we'll be right on point, okay? The 5 of Pentacles is here in your blocking department, saying that, you can hold off on your super spendy wendiness, right? You don't have to be super spendy. Pay attention to what your finances are and what they can be, and be ready, be open. I think that you're going to do quite well, but I think you need to also not, don't put a bigger hole in the bucket, right? There's no reason to do that. Don't make it worse. The 2 of Wands is here saying, oh, the gateway is opening. You're going to have an opportunity present to you. I'm so happy to hear this for you, Aries. This is good news. Keep an ear out for it. It's going to be a wonderful opportunity presenting itself closer to your dreams. There's a giant moon in this person's hands, speaking to your goals. Um, and that's interesting because ooh, there's another person in this card. Interesting. So interesting. I haven't noticed it before. Ha! The things we notice. Um, so it's going to be somebody else that you meet and bump into that's going to offer this other opportunity. So keep it in mind and keep an open mind about that possibility. Oh, so sorry, I'm getting ahead of myself. The message for Aries yourselves for this month that Spirit told me, and that I really need you to hear, is that it's about being flexible for you, but also about being health conscious. So if that means more yoga, if that means doing more exercise, you need to get physically active. That's one of the big things they said was it's important for Aries to get physically active. Uh, make all the doctor's appointments you want or need. Don't be shy about getting to the doctors, okay? We want you to be on point and know where you're going and why you're going there, okay? So work it out and work out. So sweat is your friend. Enjoy it, appreciate it, let it be part of who you are and what you're into, and that'll be a good thing. Okay, so we're very excited for that, and I'm glad to have put that out there. I apologize for not handling that earlier. I just got kind of excited about what's going on. Da-da-da. So let's talk about the 17th through the 23rd of September. We have the Hierophant here, and the Hierophant is talking about you staying in your faith, remembering what your faith is, what you're being faithful about, and being prepared to be um, trust. It's about that trust again. We want you to get back into your trust, express your trust in a physical way. If you have no other way than building a little altar and throwing some flowers at it, by all means, do that. It's important that you show your trust that the fates are watching over you and the fates will handle your business. All right? Excellent. Now, the Queen of Cups is here in the blocking department. You will have somebody emotionally based who is feeling needy, left behind, upset in some way. And that's on them. It doesn't mean you have to rub it in their face, okay? Don't rub your success in their face, but absolutely don't buckle under their sadness or neediness to give up your own success for them, because that ain't what happens. Okay? You should not be mad at yourself for being successful. And if this person makes you feel that way, it's time to walk away, right? Okay, keep that in mind. Solutions. We are talking about solutions. We are talking about having your finances in order. Finally, you are back on track financially. I love that for you. But you're here it says you have enough to share. I would say maybe pick up the tab at dinner sometime, but don't go and get yourself in a bigger hole by trying to help other people out, because she's going to ask you for help and you're going to be like, maybe. I don't want you to do that, Aries. Okay. You're not in it. You're not that rich. Okay. You're not FU money rich. Okay. So don't pretend like you are. Okay. This card here is talking about September 24th through the 30th. And we are talking about in this week how there's going to be an opportunity for you to help from your heart. And it might just be a conversation. Maybe you'll be having that heart-to-heart conversation with your friend over here who needs to be told some things so that they can punch in and get busy. If all you do is give them the conversation that they need to understand how things manifest, is because you did the work. You got to plant a seed if you want something to grow. Okay. Maybe that's what you're doing, is planting that seed, sharing that information. And when you do that, that will free you up entirely from whatever this need to help that person is. The Eight of Swords is here in the blogging department, talking about how this particular week, you're not feeling very empowered personally. So you're sort of frustrated. You're like, look, I'm handing off information to somebody else that empowers them, but I'm not feeling very empowered with this information. You may have sown a whole bunch of seeds already and sitting there watching them, waiting for them to germinate, waiting for them to grow. And it can be frustrating. You can feel stuck. Oh, but now we're back to trust. Oh, crap. We're back to freaking trust. Okay, we have to stay in trust. Don't be upset. Don't be alarmed. Know that what you're getting into is real. Because the 10 of Cups comes through. The 10 of Cups is your solution for this week. And it's showing me that absolutely there's going to be some benefit to all the work you've done. I think you're going to see a seed pop. I think you're going to see something. You're going to get an offer of some sort or an invitation of some sort that is going to say, huzzah, you are there. You made it. You got it. You fixed it. It's growing. Your plant is working and you are ready. Because you've done all the things you've done. You've got all your karma squared away. You've been sitting in gratitude since, like here, you've been sitting in gratitude. This is good news. I think you're going to end up with multiple offers. Excellent. Excellent. Very nice. Okay, so let's go ahead and set all of this aside because we want to go in depth right now with the pre-programmed deck from the Crow Tarot for this particular week. We have the Crow Tarot. And yes, of course, Baby Einstein is in play again. But these are pre-programmed, ready to go. We are going to lay out some cards here. See what we get. All right. So for the first week of September, the 3rd through the 9th, we're going to go in depth. My cat is right behind me. And chatty. So, so the King of Pentacles is here talking about how indeed, let's see. This was somebody who was going to share some information about money with you and that you were going to be interested in listening to the story because it's good. It's a good story. The Queen of Swords shows up telling us that there's going to be more information about how to empower yourself. So you're going to have a king and a queen, pentacles and power and swords coming to play with information to share with you, ways to empower yourself. And this is the Page of Wands showing me that you're getting more information about something that you care about, right? There's that queen. There's the Queen of Swords. And we have the Page of Wands, all right? So we're getting new information about things that we care about. And that's going to be very good for us. The area where we're blocked, we were talking about the 8, the 9 of Pentacles, being that you're not feeling very, very flush right now. And you shouldn't be acting like you are flush right now, okay? It has something to do with the foundation of your power is simply based in not overspending in the situation, not taking yourself outside of your financial capacity, because it will keep you feeling safer and stronger if you don't overspend, okay? And the Page of Swords here, of course, is speaking to more information about your power. So we got Page of Wands, but Page of the empowering information that comes your way is actually going to be blocking you. And we have Queen of Swords twice. She's part of your solution and part of the beginning. So we have 2 queens right here in place. That's cool. We're not mad about that. So just be aware that when she speaks, you might want to listen. That's wonderful news because she's also part of your solution. This here's the Devil card saying that you have the capacity to put yourself back by overspending or acting hastily in this situation. Even though you're wanting to do what you want to do, try putting off whatever that is for a minute. You know, if you can put off a big purchase of any kind, for a minute, because I believe we're still in Mercury retrograde, right? And we need to be aware of that and be careful about that. Yes. He's right there. So don't sabotage yourself right now, okay? Be very careful. Don't overspend right now. We've been talking about all that right now. Even though the information is coming down the pike, you might be able to put down a small down payment, but don't jump into the purchase without getting it thoroughly checked out, all right? And this is a Five of Swords. And the Five of Swords says that, yes, you can definitely do power moves, but they will... taking your power back the wrong way is not going to be a great deal, okay? One more time, there's the Devil. We want you to be very careful about how you handle this power that comes your way and not sabotage yourself in the situation. As you can see, these are the two that come with the Nine of Pentacles, telling me that you need to pay attention to how your financial foundation is, how your power foundation is. Don't freak out about it. You can empower yourself, all right? I have some cards I'm going to clarify. Let's go ahead and look at a couple of these and clarify them. Gotta let me finish, kid, and then I'll open the door for you, right? So let's look at what's going on here and clarify a couple of these. I want to clarify the Queen of Swords here. We'll clarify the Page of Swords, and we'll clarify the Five of Wands. All right, here we go. Come on, Spirit, talk to Aries and clarify these things for me. Thank you. Clarifying that one. Clarifying the Page of Swords, and clarifying the Five of Swords. All right. I know, just a minute. So, the path to love. Path to love. Your divine soul partner is searching for you, and soon you both will find each other. Stay the course and have faith. Having some faith. Faith and trust kind of go hand in hand. We've talked about trust over here before, so that's cool. So this Queen of Swords might be steering you in the direction of a love match, right? That would be fun. For all you singles anyway, right? And if it's not about that, then it's about something else that you care about very much. Work-related or just life passion related. I know, just a minute. Just a minute. Fussy. So, the Page of Swords is talking about career transition. Reflect and reimagine your career. Decide to be intentional, proactive, and courageous about building a new career future. All right? So we want to definitely do some of that. This is what some of this empowering information will be. Ways to further your career. Wonderful news. Now, the Five of Swords is talking about obsession. No amount of obsessing is going to make a situation better. Find a way to let go. So no wonder this Five of Swords looks so dark and stormy, because if you're obsessing about taking your power back and obsessing about other things instead of being in trust or gratitude, no wonder you've got troubles. So, Aries, please pay attention to what's going on. I know. And we want you to indeed be aware of what's going on. So, this week is important for you to not over-obsess about anything. Stay in trust, stay in gratitude, look at what's offered, be careful and cautious about how you use your money. Don't go crazy. And we'll talk to you next week about 10th through the 16th. Thank you so much. All of the cards are going to be in the comments below. I mean, not in the comments, but in the description below. along with ways and means to reach me if you want to. Please like and subscribe. I appreciate y'all. I need you in my life, and I hope that I'm helping you out somewhat. A little. Thank you so much for being here. Talk again next week.